music playing? Can you hear it? Can you hear me? There we go. Night. True. Over you. Oh, you're going crazy in the background. Stop being that way. Okay, let's start this. Show love. I am Cassius Powers, but you can call me KP if you want. I'm glad for everyone so far that's on the stream. I turn this down a little bit. Please forgive me. It is my first stream, so hopefully this goes well. If it does, we can finally get to do our projects. And you might be asking what project? Behind the scenes, I've been doing a lot of projects for a lot of YouTubers, surprisingly, but I won't mention them because they probably don't even want to know me anymore. But, you know, I've been doing somewhat good for some YouTubers. They might, they're not that big, but at the same time they are. So, as for what I got for you today, I have a new killing game for Danganronpa. This is a fan game. Not fan game. This is a fan comic dub. I hope you all gonna love it. And you can hear the clogging people upstairs. I'm sorry if you can hear that. Okay. Any questions since you're the only one here, Winch? Seems like no one's gonna show up. That's sad so far. Can I do this? Okay, hold on. Sorry, my mother needed me for something. Well, anywho. Question for when you get back. By Danganronpa. What are you planning to do? So far, I haven't seen anyone do a killing game in a comic dub form. So I'll be the very first to do that, hopefully. If my internet people, yeah, looks like so far what I've looked up, no one has done a killing game in a comic dub before. It's usually either a game or, in YouTube standards, a game on YouTube. Sadly. It's like a preview for the game they're making. But I'm not calling anyone out. But so far, I've been seeing a lot of people who do these lovely killing games And everyone who worked together so far has been making a lot of cool and amazing art. Even though I don't like horror that much. I'm just like tossing my hat into the ring to say. Usually I'm the kind of kid who does cute stuff or slightly horrible Native American work. But you won't see me spray painting a building. So far we're going to need 28 voices. But so far we almost reached our goal, surprisingly. We almost reached our goal. And I'm positive that it's all going to come out beautifully. And even if it doesn't, at least we tried, right? Something to learn from our mistakes, right? Let's see. Is it going? No one coming. I didn't see anyone else do a stream. Granted, I am not subscribed to many YouTubers, but I don't see anyone else doing a stream. So maybe they're all to one stream that I can't even see at the moment. Yeah, at least you're here, Winch. Thank you for supporting me. You're literally my backbone here. Yeah, that's what I said, Winch. Win. Oh, Gab. I'll just call you Gab for short. Okay? You know, you don't want me to do that. On the VS. What do you mean? Dang it. Ugh, that hurt. Okay, that doesn't feel right. What the heck? I'm seeing rainbows. What is going on? What's that? Huh? What is going on? Huh? The heck? Okay, now I'm back. Okay, that was weird. The whole thing just went purple. Like literally. All I saw was like an outline of my face doing this. That was serious. That's weird. Oh, anyways. What was you were saying? What do you mean when you say VA? Oh, maybe share it with the voice actors. I don't think I really can't contact them at the moment. I'm doing it on a computer because my camera apparently sucks on my phone. So. I don't know. Maybe I did. It was tea, but who knows what was in the tea? I don't know. For some reason, my whole screen turned purple. I'm like, what's going on? What kind of thing that I got slipped in my drink here? Anyways, I shared the link on Twitter. Maybe they'll eventually come, and if they don't, well, I'll try again later. So far, none of them have YouTube channels, so I don't even think they can see the stream. Sadly. Because don't you need a YouTube channel to join a stream or, well, at least type into the chat that you're here, so. Well, that's what I've been told, so don't trust me. I'm terrible at that. Well, I can type in the chat their names for you to make it easier. Joyce. Before to survive. Joyce. Just as you so bad I feel what I've got to do. Wow, I have joy. The voice, you true. I'll never give love to you. That was your toy to enjoy. Nothing new. You find toys, what my dreams there for you. And had a clue. Need your love. I don't need your love. Oh, got the grass. No. Love. Oh, oh. That. The mother about to king. James he survived. She got her love, but a wife. Harvey. Dory. The Dorothy. There. Patient. There we go. 106. Disappear. Let's see. Finger rubber. Hmm. I don't like walking around this cold and empty house. My hand and mock at you, my dear. Daughter's creep as sleep is keeping me awake. House telling you to close your eyes. Some days I don't need myself. Me to see you this way. Finest ship will carry our bodies straight to shore. Oh, I love from the house that happened to bone. Me on my chest with that robot smile TV. Serious. Go some sci-fi ass. Well, technically Monokuma would be considered sci-fi, so I well, it was like a murder novel when they said the game was a murder novel like game, so as for his purpose, he is the host of the Killing Game, so more or less he would be the main antagonist, but at the same time, kind of hard to say. He really isn't. He's just a puppet for the mastermind. That's basically I can say about Smile TV. Well, to spoil you, there is a girl behind Monokuma. Kind of like that trope, every great man is a great woman behind it. And I truly believe that for sure. Who knows? Monica could be doing that to Trump. And now they're leaving each other. It's funny that the little girl who's in a wheelchair is made all these Monokumas. Little Monica. I mean, they're very advanced. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I need to plug it in. Well, as my cat jumps in the freaking background. Does a somersault. Ori, don't do that. Don't hurt yourself, buddy. Okay. As for our main character, he's a little shorty. Still. Well, Smile TV is your basic robot. The only thing special is he can plug into any TV. Like anything that's in the resort. He can't go on other technology. Other than another character I won't mention yet. He can literally, the TVs that are in the resort, it's kind of like Monokuma's little recording where he's like a body announcement, or he says good morning, or it's time for you guys to go to sleep. You know, they really don't follow his rules. Well, not Monokuma, Smile TV. They really don't follow his rules. He's like that. He's like that weird cool dad group. I mean, not cool dad. He's more like that weird guy who's just like just follow the rules, and yet they don't follow his rules. Without spoiling, how does that work? What can he do when he plugs in? He basically can plug into the system. Like, say that the best thing I can say is, for example, what I was doing right now with my charger. I plugged it into the computer. He has a similar thing on his body that he can put into the cord that controls all the TVs and stuff. But he has to be in the mastermind's little lair area to do that. So most of the time, he don't see his body. And that's why we don't see him in the trial room. We just see him on a big old flat screen TV like this. Well, it's like a system, like a technology system. There's multiple ports to a system. There's wires and stuff. Mainly, Smile TV would be inside that program. Well, half of its data in the program. Well, as the program progresses, it'd be harder for Smile TV to do that. What you doing, boob? Stop being weird. Listen, stop being weird, okay? Okay. No, you love me. I love you too. Take a nap. Oof. It used to before it became a killing game. It's kind of sad. Smile TV's basically just taking over every area they can. Like Trump. Smile TV's like, okay, guys, you see this land right here? Let's just do this. We'll just buy it, or just take over without having nothing to do. It's kind of weird. He does this. He's like, and this is different from the Smile TV that I'm doing with the voices. He takes over a little neighborhood. Somehow he just takes over a neighborhood. He literally just like what did they do in the Simpsons movie where they got that giant dome? That's basically what Smile TV did to this neighborhood. He just threw a dome on top of the neighborhood. Like, okay, this is a killing game now. Accept your life. So they're kind of like a private global empire. Well, half of the masterminds have something to do with media. Not to spoil some, but there is a mastermind that has a lot of influence in another Smile TV story. He, or in my case, she, is very powerful for someone her age. Well, it's not a spoiler if I can say it. She is very powerful. That's the only thing I can confirm. Even though she's just for her age. She's kind of like Monica, but in the situation, she's not in a wheelchair. She's not bratty either. She has a moral compass. You'll learn about her. Yeah. So all the killing games are happening all at once after this killing game gets executed. It's like a domino effect. After the mastermind is destroyed in this killing game, everyone else starts the killing game. Everyone else starts the killing game. It's like a domino effect. This one killing game started another killing game after here, another killing over here. One's in the ocean. It's weird. Which are the difference between each killing game? Well, I'm trying my best not to spoil anything, but one of them is on a boat. One of them is in a neighborhood. And if I remember correctly, one is in a not a movie theater. It's kind of like a Hollywood sets, basically. Each one deals with specific talents. Like for the movie star one, there's either movie stars, there's like each thing that's related to a movie star thing. As for the very first one, it's just a bunch of characters who got kidnapped. And as for the don't want to be someone in the neighborhood. Spaces. Why those spaces? What spaces? Oh, you mean the places I mentioned. Okay. I just felt like it was, different. Because I never saw someone did a killing game in a neighborhood. Well, it's like a subdivision. It's like a subdivision, more or less, like where I live. Basically, we're called a subdivision. Well, there is 2 kids in that killing game. Most of them are teens, and there's one elderly lady. Did any go willingly? Like the kids. Funny thing about that, it's a little of both. Some of them were knocked out. Other ones were erased. Their memories were erased. So it's like they just went like crazy. I mean, it was the first killing game. It's like a testing program. So basically, they just like, okay, you get knocked out. You will erase your memory. You erase memory. Should we knock out the fat one? Maybe. Just knock her out and erase her memory. But somehow they still remember their talents. Game logic for you, right? I mean, that actually gives me a question. How did they remember their talents? I know they erased their school life, but still, wouldn't their school life be like their talents too? I mean, yeah, they could just be like, oh yeah, I'm the ultimate philanthropist or something like that. And what? It's weird. That's what I never got about Danganronpa. Like that one scene where, like, okay, how do they not like? If you're saying they erased their whole school life, how do they still remember their talents? Unless it was like built into them. But that's a whole different story, folks. Different parts of the brain. Well, Junko said that she took memories, but she didn't. She said school life memories, but that wouldn't be. It's weird. Jesus, that long. I actually looked this up. She took almost half their memories. So Jesus, Junko just went crazy. As for any other questions, as no one shows up but you, like how does the killing game work, or So they didn't know how they would go to do kidnapping. But Smile TV did know who they wanted. Why did Smile TV choose the specific talents that they did? They basically played a lottery. Literally. Smile TV even brags about this in the comic dub, where he's like, I know this is a weird cast, but we just picked our luck here. Hey, we even took that kid over there that was the closest to us. We're like, okay, we got this kid that's close to us. Let's just bring him to the killing game, right? That would go wrong. 2 seconds later, Gino's the only survivor holding a knife. Just a bunch of bodies in the room. Gino's like on top holding a knife, just cowering in fear. That would have been the alternate ending right there. The alternate ending, Gino's just in a room holding a knife covered in blood, crying. That'd be actually funny if I did that, but at the same time, no. I feel like Gino would never do that. Unless he was very, very cuckoo. But I think plus they weren't chosen by random. The names that were in there was related to the mastermind. In a sense where they were in the same class with the mastermind. Kind of like the host peak thing, but each one was a different part of the mastermind's life. Like, let's say one of them was in health class with the mastermind. The other one was with science and physical education. Gino is actually out of high school, surprisingly, because he's so good at his job being a coroner. He's in training, he's still technically the ultimate coroner. That's kind of the whole point of Theorem, isn't it? I mean, they sealed themselves up in the game. They didn't